Hey, and what is up, gents? Welcome back to the channel, Tennessee Whiskey Shaving, with your favorite talking torso, Wes. It's good to have you guys back again for another sensational straight shave Saturday. Today, I've been really busy at work, so I haven't been able to get on the stones. I really want to mess with those slate stones that I got. So today's shave will be again with the good old trusty Teddy here, the Tedalus Essence, aka I don't know, I've been calling it the Teddy. So I'll be using that for the razor, and for the other piece of hardware, I will be doing a tub load and face lather with my matchy matchy Moon Soaps. Beautiful, beautiful brush loaded with a G5C knot. And yeah, I love this brush. Normally, these pucks are green, but lately I've been buying the tubs and just doing 2 ounce gentleman pours for Stirling. So today I'm going to be continuing on with my fall season series of reviews, and I will be doing Oud Sigma, another favorite of mine. And this one, of course, is from Stirling. And Stirling Soaps is a tallow based soap, as we all know. So I've had this soaking and it is just damp. So, I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to kind of do this little number right here with it. We're going to load the brush. Get it nice and soapy. A lot of times, honestly, with these littler tubs like this, I like to actually bowl lather. But I just want to show that if you guys want to go this route and get these little 2 ounce tins or whatnot, from Amazon, and and tub lather, tub load and face lather, you most definitely can, and that should be plenty. Let me get my face wet again. And of course, with this being Oud Sigma, I am your dude of Oud. Man, I love Oud. It puts me in the right mood. It gives me less of an attitude. And, I just love it. Any kind of Oud rhyme I can make, I'm going to give it a go. But I love Oud. And Oud Sigma is very, very good. Scent off the tub. It's very, very nice. It smells very nice off the tub. And the scent strength is right there where you want it on the Tennessee whiskey proof scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 is the best. It's right there at a solid 50 proof. It's not overbearing, but you can smell it nice and pleasant. It's weird how your tastes and stuff can change over time. Um, I used to like when my shave soap scents were strong and overbearing. Like when I popped the tub, with the lid, I really want to smell it. But now it's really kind of started leaning more towards um, less is more. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, I still do like my stronger scents. Like food or like Sterling Spice, something along those lines. Were a little more prevalent. But I can appreciate these weaker scents. Not weaker, but just more faint. Stuff back here too. There we go. Let's get this a little wet. A little wetter. This a little wetter would be more appropriate, huh? It already feels good. Feels nice and slick. So if you guys haven't grabbed any of the fall seasonal stuff from Stirling, I highly recommend it. There's still one more that I need to get. I did pick up the ones that caught my eye. Again, I'm your friendly neighborhood nag, not a gourmand guy. So I didn't pick up any of the pumpkin spice stuff, but I did get Oud Sigma, of course, and I got Detonate, which I did a review on that. So if you guys want to watch that or haven't seen it yet, another great fall seasonal that is an homage to Spice Bomb by Victor Zaharov, whatever, I think, something like that. Spice Bomb. But so Oud Sigma is actually an homage to. See here, my phone's not wanting to open with my wet thumb. Is actually an homage to Ralph Lauren Polo Supreme Oud, if you guys did not know that. And from the sales page here, says the scent description: you don't need a second brain to understand the appeal of this woody and spicy scent. Based on Polo Supreme Oud, this blend of oud or agar wood, guaiac wood, vetiver, cinnamon, and pink pepper. And of course, this is a beef tallow base soap. So, feel free, check out Stirling, pick it up. You can get it in a 5.8 ounce punt, 5.8 ounce puck. You can get it in a 4.5 ounce puck. I like to buy two 1 ounce sample pucks, and then I load them into these little 2-inch tins that I get off of Amazon. So, and those last me plenty of time. And then as for the Ralph Lauren Polo Supreme Oud, it's discontinued. It's no longer being made. And, it was a fragrance for men launched in 2015 with a woody oriental profile, featuring top notes of cinnamon and pink pepper, and a heart of agar wood or oud, and a base of guaiac wood and vetiver. It was known for its refined blend of spices and woods, a milder oud that was neither smoky nor animalic, which this is true, and suitably for evening wear in cooler weather. While it had good longevity and projection, it is distinct from the newer, more floral Polo Oud and has become a rare item for collectors. Um, the olfactory family it comes from would be considered Oriental woody, with key notes of, like we said, top notes of cinnamon and pink pepper, middle notes of oud, and a base of guaiac wood and vetiver. The fragrance features a mild opening with a spicy cinnamon note balanced by the sophisticated non-animalic oud and woody notes. It's a pretty versatile fragrance, so it's good for formal. You can even wear it for formal and casual evening occasions. It's definitely a darker fragrance, so it would be best for evenings. You probably don't want to be running around during the daytime. I mean, you can wear whatever you guys want, really. I mean, it's you. Whatever you feel best and comfortable with. So yeah, that's about it. Figured I'd get all the descriptions and stuff out of the way first here this time. Let me wet this face again a little bit. We'll give the dude of Oud's Moneymaker a nice little spritz. And for this straight shave. All right. Stretch the skin. Let's begin. No, hold on. I lied. Let me take these off. It's always a little easier without those on. All right, so Now, for real this time, stretch the skin. Let's begin. I gotta say, man, this Titleist is very, very nice. I have it paired with a man. I think I'm going on like a fifth use now. Feather Super Professional. And it still feels fantastic. Nice and smooth, not really biting. No tugs. I do apologize as well if you guys hear any background noise. My wife is working from home. So she's in there watching Friends while she works. I will say I'm pretty excited for today too. My oldest son is coming home today from college to hang out for the weekend. So that's pretty cool. And I'm also looking forward to not this weekend, but next weekend, because I will be in Tampa watching my Bucks dismantle the 49ers. And of course, we will be a house divided. I like to go down there, and I mean, it's a tradition that I've been doing for years now. I've been going down, and I got an old Air Force buddy that lives in Tampa. So we go party and just throw down for the weekend. My wife has started to come with us last year. And of course, she's a 49ers fan. So last year we caught the 49er Bucks game, and they beat us by a field goal. This year it will not be the same result. Also, guys, I know I saw a post earlier. It was like today or yesterday on Facebook and somebody was asking, they were wanting to dip their, they got a Parker DE Shavette, and you know, and those are fine, but honestly, man, I mean, I cannot recommend this enough. Like scream from the mountains kind of stuff here. If hold on. So if you're gonna be dipping your toes into the straight shave world, hold on, let me rinse this off and I'll finish up. Okay, I'm back. So if you're gonna be dipping your toes into the straight shaving world and you want to start off with a shavette, please, please, please do not get a DE shavette. They just do not perform the same as if you got one of those, like a Feather Artist Club shavette, or another good choice that my friend Doug Lane at Adopted Acres, he'd posted up there too. Another great cheap choice is the Maggarts has a shavette, and while it will take DEs, it also takes injector blades. So like if you can get a DE that is like an injector blade style, or AC, you know, Artist Club style, Feather, Schick, one of those types of blades. If you're watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to hit me up and you know, with questions. I can provide you with information. But those are infinitely better than a DE style, you know, like where you put a half DE in a shavette. It just, there's no comparison. And those Artist Club style or Injector Club style shavettes, they shave and feel more like a straight razor. And in my opinion, that's one of the reasons why I like to use the Feather Super Professional, is because it even, like, to me, it feels the most like a straight razor, especially in better, the higher end shavettes. You know, like um, if you got a Feather DX, you know, that's their Cadillac, Ferrari, you know, whatever, you know, Bugatti razor, and you know, and it just, it feels better. And there's actually a difference. So if you get like a Feather SS, they actually put like a rounded ridge on it, so it actually kind of acts as a safety bar, and it makes it very beginner friendly if you do decide to use a shavette, because you do have somewhat of a little built-in safety bar. Now, of course, this is all subjective as well. I do not recommend getting Pro Guard blades. To me, they are just too tuggy. They aren't sharp enough. So all they do is just tug and irritate. I always recommend to get either super professional or professional, you know, or get like Schick P30s or something, you know, like that. Just, you know, do what you want. If you feel more comfortable with ProGuard, or if you like ProGuard, you know, go for it. But for me, I always recommend against it. It's just not comfortable enough for me. But to that note, I also get a lot of other shavers that actually they um, they say the same thing. have to be careful right here. I have like a weird bump and it catches when I go this way. One of these days I'm gonna probably just lance it right off, but so far I haven't. Gotta make sure my hands are dry. Let's see, how am I gonna? Yeah, I'll just go do this. All right, let me rinse off. We'll be back for round 3. Man, forgot to do my mouth again, my upper lip. Hmm. Stirling makes a fine, fine lather. And if you didn't know, it's veteran owned. One more reason to support. Not only is it veteran owned, they make phenomenal products. Very, very good stuff. All right, last pass against the grain. Gonna go lefty. I need to get better with my left hand anyway. since I forgot to cross the grain. All right. One of these days I'll get more comfortable with my left hand. Yeah, we'll do one more against the grain on the upper lip. I don't know why I've been forgetting my upper lip on my second pass. I've been doing it all the time lately. All right. All right, let me get the moneymaker cleaned up and we'll be back for the best part of shave. All right, and we are back, all cleaned up. Got the moneymaker ready for the best part of the shave. And, everything, I got the teddy cleaned up and put away. The brush, my brush all cleaned up. Everything's cleaned up. Good. So, I guess we'll start off here with the splash. I'll tell you what, guys, when you see me pull out all the stops, when I have the splash, the balm, and the EDP, you know that I'm gonna like it. I mean, it's one of those things. Like I said, I'm the dude of Oud. I am your dude nude. It puts me in a good mood, lowers my attitude. Any kind of Oud, I love it. I'm telling you, it's good. So, yeah. So anyway, we'll give the splash a little shake up here. This is glacial. Also, as I am a fellow menth, not meth, menth head, I do like my menthol. Let the alcohol dry up a little bit. Yeah, the shave was so good. I didn't even follow it up with any alum. I mean, it was that good. Oh man, that smells so good. especially with the menthol hit there up front. The way the menthol mixes with the Oud Sigma, it's actually quite nice. Very, very nice. It gives it's like a oudy medicinal smell. Hard to explain. Yeah, we'll we'll let that dry down. Of course, you can see the redness probably in my face now from the alcohol and the high menthol content, but that will subside. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's burning pretty good, but I like it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, man, my eyes watering. They feel like they're watering a little bit. If it doesn't make my eyes water, it is not good. But I tell you, this right here, that little refreshing, air after a nice hit of menthol and stuff. Oh man, that's so nice. All right, now, yeah, see the menthol staying in there. It's nice. It does a little something extra to it. It's pretty, pretty good. All right, I know I just put the splash on, but I'm gonna put some balm on too, and because I mean I'm gonna follow this up with the EDP or whatever. Is it EDP or EDT? EDT. Sorry, it's an Eau de Toilette. So I'm gonna get some more fragrance that way. A little bit of do you. I especially like it down here. This is the area for me that seems to get irritated the most is my neck and stuff. So I like to mostly put the balm down there. Just put whatever is left up top here. But yeah, man, this is so nice. Fall is definitely my favorite. One of my favorites. Fall and winter, man. They're both kind of, you know, right there. They're always because you can get some really nice winter fragrances and stuff too. Like, holy cow, man! Like for the Advent calendar with PAA, when Christmas home, gosh dang, dude, that smells so good. Saying Snowballer, so good. Um, Fingers crossed those get dropped this year from PAA. But we're not here talking about PAA. We are here talking about Stirling Sigma Oud. And this is a very nice, woody, masculine, oudy fragrance. If you guys like oud, you gotta pick this up. This is gonna be some good stuff. You guys are gonna absolutely love it. So we're gonna get a little. And we'll put a little. Yes, very, very nice. This was an awesome shave. Um, So, as always, I get my wife's opinions on these fragrances. And so she is 50-50 with it. On the Tennessee Wifey scale, where 0 is the worst and 100 is the best, the Wifey gives Sud or Igma or Oud Sigma from Stirling. She gives it a 50 proof. She's not a big fan of Oud. She says it doesn't smell bad, but she says it also isn't her favorite. So she is not an Oud fan. She's not a brother of Oud. I wish she was because I love Oud. But yeah, so your significant other may not like it. If she's not more into if she's not into Oud, which can be an acquired taste or just not an acquired, not something that is appeasing to you, then you may not want to wear it on date night if your wife or girlfriend or whoever doesn't like it. But if they do, better, even better. Now it's for me the Tennessee whiskey proof scale again, where 0 is the worst, 100 is the best. I love it. I give Oud Sigma a 75 proof. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. I love it. It is very, very good. The oud is just right. It's not too funky. The cinnamon and the pepper like brighten it up or add some depth to it and there's some spiciness. It's just very, very nice to me. Same thing, with the guaiac wood. It is very nice. It gives you a nice woody resinous kind of fragrance to it, and then the oud gives you like a little bit of funk, but it's nice. It's very nice. I highly recommend it. So, on that note, fellas, I won't keep you any longer. I appreciate your time as always and support. It is much appreciated. And if you guys ever have any questions or anything, always feel free to reach out to me, comment below, find me on Facebook, whatever. I'm always around and lurking in the groups. So, as always, the wet shaving community is the best community. Be happy, be positive. Happy shave, gents, and I will catch you on the next one.